Hi, friend. Before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath and let peace fill up your soul. Okay? You are here for a reason. And I believe God is already speaking. You're simply learning how to recognize his voice more clearly in this season. This class is called You Are Called. It's for clarity foundations, okay? It's designed to help you reconnect with who God has created you to be so that you can walk forward with confidence, not confusion. So let's get started. Well, before we do, I just want to introduce myself to those who are new here. I'm Tiffany, and I'm a mom, a wife, a Christian business coach who's passionate about helping women hear God more clearly and step into purposeful, peace-led work. This community was created to help you grow with clarity, confidence, and support. And I'm honored to walk this journey with you. So, are you ready to dive in? Friend, when life gets loud, motherhood gets busy and pressure creeps in. This is when we often forget the most foundational truth. You are God's workmanship, created with intention, purpose, and design. This comes out of Ephesians 2:10. You're not random, you're not behind, nor are you disqualified. Calling always begins with identity, with remembering who you are before you think about what you're meant to do. Okay, so many women believe calling is a mystery that they're supposed to decode. That's just not the case. Scripture shows us that calling is spirit-led, not self-led. It's a series of small steps, not one giant leap. It's personal, purposeful, and often it's revealed just a little bit at a time, little by little. Psalm 119, verse 105 says, "Your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." A lamp doesn't illuminate the whole road. It shows the next step. And calling is revealed this way too. In this season, there are 3 areas God often uses to show you where he's leading you. First, your season. What responsibilities, rhythms, and realities are you carrying right now? God leads in alignment with your season, not against it. Next, your spirit will nudge you. So, what has God been putting on your heart repeatedly? He confirms through peace, scripture, repetition, desire, and even conviction. And last, we have your strengths. What are you naturally good at or drawn to? God rarely calls you away from your design. He usually calls you through it. Okay, I want to pause for a moment. I want you to consider these questions here. If you need to pause this video step by step to answer them, I want you to do that. Where do you feel restless? Restlessness often reveals misalignment. Where do you feel peace? Because peace often points to your next step. And what keeps resurfacing in your thoughts and prayers? Pay attention to that repetition because God uses it. Again, if you need to pause this video to go write down your answers, let's do that now. Friend, you are not confused. You are being invited. Sometimes what feels like stuck is actually Jesus slowing you down long enough to redirect you. If you've been in a fog, you're not failing, you're just transitioning. Okay, your calling rarely will feel glamorous or obvious. It looks like a thought that keeps returning, a desire to help in a specific way, a burden that you can't ignore, a skill that you can't stop using, a dream that keeps whispering, or a holy nudge that feels too big to ignore. Friend, a calling in real life looks like paying attention. Are you ready for that? Okay, so here's the good news. You don't need to figure everything out. You only need to identify your next step. That's it. Calling becomes clarity. Clarity becomes confidence. Confidence becomes action, and action becomes fruit. And God directs each one. Now, depending on where you are by the end of this class, you might need one of 2 things. If you feel clear about your desire to create income online, your next step in learning how to do that is to start with the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Okay, you can get that at growth.tiffanyteal.com. However, if you still feel unsure about your purpose, your next step is deeper clarity work. If that's you, you'll go to the Divine Discovery class inside this community under the Classroom tab. Both paths are good, both are God led, and both lead you to your next step. Let me leave you with this. Your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." That comes from Isaiah 30:21. Friends, God is speaking. You are called. You are not alone, and you are already taking the next step just by being here. I'm cheering for you, and I'll continue to cheer you on.